The sound on?
Is it the same stream? Oh, okay,
What's
gotcha. Yeah,
good?
so
What's good? They hear me now? Do y'all hear me now? They said I'm good. Okay, it's working. Okay, what's good? What's good? Let's get the likes up. We're gonna do the damn thing. I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm gonna do the roll call. I'll walk them down. Knowledge, Trayvon James, Dre, A Sun, Perspective Game, Gregory Brown, Antonio, Dennis Flowers, Craig Dew, Lakers World Order, Cook Sports, Paddy Wagon, Mills, Terrence Harvey, Big Baby Sports, B Weezy, Empire Jeff, Tom Lou, Dennis 6887, Black Mamba, Ethan Hill, Danny Devine, Mr. 221, Reg Dog, Henry, Tony H, Takeable, Juice Pop, T, Brayton, JMT, Avery Forbes, Heavy. What's good? Let's get the likes up, y'all. This is gonna be fun tonight. This is gonna be fun tonight. We got 7 likes. Come on, y'all. We got 7 likes. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We got we, we got 7 likes. Let's get the likes up.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. What's good? What's good? How's everything, man? I appreciate everybody coming through today. That's right, get the likes up. We in the building. Lakers up 3-1, man. I know y'all got a lot to talk about. Man, been a long time, man. We got Jeff, Empire Jeff today. Empire Jeff, what up?
What's going on, Reem? How you doing, man?
How you? Anything good? What you think about the
Yeah.
3-1 Lakers?
Man, I'm loving it. Much rather be up 3-1 than down 3-1, right? Or 2-2. So loving it. Don't even think we've played our best yet, and we're still up 3-1. So I'm loving that.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah, that's big, man. Yeah, we up 3-1, man. So we gonna do the next. My boy, Big Baby Sports, say he at work watching the show. Appreciate your support, man. Go subscribe to Big Baby. Breed love. Yeah, Lakers. That's right, man. It been tough, man. It been tough, but we here. Philadelphia won today. Yeah, Boston lost.
Yeah,
You
that was
know it's a
crazy.
good day today. You
Crazy.
know it's a good day today. Boston lost. Philadelphia won. So, how you think? What you feel about that?
I mean, I didn't think they were going to win tonight. I thought I was going to go back to Philly 3-2, but I've liked Philly all year. I just felt like, you know how we are with the Clippers. We're like lost to like the last 11 to them. That's kind of how Philly is with Boston. Just haven't been able to beat them. So I felt Philly was, excuse me, I felt Philly was solid this year, but I felt they went up against Boston, they'd be in trouble. But that 3-2 lead, that's a little surprising for me, but I'm happy for them. But now they got to close them out. They got 2 chances to do it.
Yeah. So we got the definite, man. We was running late, man. Apologize, man. We running late. Should have been did this thing, but we're gonna drop the link. We're gonna put y'all guys in the paint. You guys gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see what you guys gonna say, man. We'll put you guys in the paint.
I'm going to go ahead and drop the link right now. It'll take a little while to get them in. So
Yeah, drop the link. Drop the link. We got Elder in the building. We got B Weezy in the building. We got yeah. We got Denver. What you feel about Denver and Phoenix?
I had Phoenix. I'm sorry, I had Denver in 6. So I'm still sticking with that. Wouldn't shock me if Phoenix does it, but it's a lot of minutes for KD and Book, but playing incredible. But I don't know if they're going to have enough gas to finish up. So I still got Denver in 6, but I think Denver wins tonight.
Me too. Alex Tatapia, what's good, bro? Raw Blog News, what's good? Y'all going we dropped the link. Y'all gonna talk to the producer behind the scene. We got Eric B in the building. This is gonna be a great stream tonight, man. Great stream.
You guys got in this game tonight, chat. Put 1 for Denver, put 2 for Phoenix.
Correct. 1 for Denver, 2 for Phoenix. Who y'all like tonight? People in the chat, man. Who y'all like tonight?
Yeah, we definitely gotta get Elder in the paint.
Yeah, ain't no question. We got a lot of ones, man. We got Henry, Raw Blog News, Mudbone. Tom
we got a
said
random
2.
2 in
Okay.
there. Yeah. Tom, you trolling or you serious?
Tom serious? Tom don't
No,
respect them.
I know. But yeah, I mean the Phoenix winning 2 at home. I honestly thought Denver would probably go up 3-1. Phoenix tied it, so respect to them. But I think Denver's gonna be too much for them in the end. I think they're too deep for Phoenix. Phoenix is top heavy. Don't really have, even though with Chris Paul hurt, seems like they're playing a little bit better, but I don't think they have enough depth to beat Denver.
Mills, what up, Mills? Oh yeah, TC, what up? Yeah, it's I just like Denver because Denver was getting what they want. It just at the end, Landry Shamet got hot. It changed the thing. It changed the whole complexion of it. Landry Shamet got hot. D.
Yeah,
John,
he
what
did.
up, bro? Canada in the building.
Sometimes that
Yeah,
happens. One guy, like with Lonnie Walker
George
last night,
Brown,
one
what
dude
up?
gets cooking like that.
Yes, that's the thing. In the playoffs, you just never know. That's why you gotta find ways and see what you got, man. You gotta see what you got. Especially like I tell people, the easy way to doing it, when one of your starters not playing well, if they not playing well, you got to sub them. And you can't be scared to go to your bench. You'd be surprised. You'd be
Yeah.
surprised. It always
Yep.
happens this way. You just don't know
Yeah,
who. Now,
you never see a team that's won a chip without a few role players popping off like that, right? It just never happens.
it'd be crazy how that thing pops off. Like right now,
Mm-hmm.
maybe next game, somebody like who on their team? Moody may drop 20 on their team and they could get the win.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? We'd be like, how the hell Moody comes up? You know what I mean?
But I
Kaminga
kind
or
of had it
somebody.
with Peyton yesterday. Peyton had he had like 15 points. He doesn't usually score
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That's why they were in the
Yeah, but
game.
he
That
started.
whole
He
switch up with the
started.
pick and roll. But
Yeah, he
yeah, he did
started.
start. True. Yeah, facts.
I feel like God to come off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it before
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
bubble. We had several dudes several times. Like Tom's at Caruso, KCP, those dudes. Like in the bubble, Caruso, KCP, those dudes. Every different night it was someone
Yeah,
else. It would be Rondo, some of those dudes. Markieff
yeah.
Morris. It's just
It be like that. It may be a guy come in and give you 15 good minutes, and that 15 good minutes may change the game, man. That 15 minutes may change the game.
yeah. Hey, Lonnie Walker may have saved the season last night. Like he very well might have, because if they go 2-2 going back to the Bay, that's a tough get. That's a tough win. You got Golden State going back home with confidence. So that was big. That was real big. So and Lonnie got going at the end of kind of at the end of game 2, played well in game 3, and then kind of
He
just
did.
super was
He was a
confident. You could
blowout.
see when he came into the game, yeah. Like you ever see a dude that comes on the court and sees a dude that's guarding him, he's like, nah, can't hold me. Can't hold me. He came in the game, saw Steph, and it was just like he just did the Birdman hands. It just went right at him and that was it. Saved our season.
We got Phil 413, Rick Diaz, Conscious Black, Daniel Berry. Yeah, it's you're right. You see certain guys guarding you like you don't got no business guarding me. Y'all
Yeah.
think I'm a weak link? Y'all put y'all weakest defender on me?
Yeah, you can't let Steph hide, right? So you can't let, or when Poole's in there, when those guys are there, you can't let them hide on defense. That's what I
Nah,
liked
you
about
can't let
game
him.
one when they were out there. They were seeking him out. Whoever Steph was guarding, D'Lo, Dennis, anyone, they were going at him. They got back to that last night. So it was
Exactly.
Lonnie's got great elevation, in his shot. So Steph has no chance of altering it. Once he just stops on the dime and takes off, Steph can't get up there. You can't meet him at the top. So
Yeah,
there's
the
some people
Knicks.
back there with the producer right now.
Oh, we got some people in the back.
Yeah, I dropped the link a couple of times. I believe this. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
what you saying
y'all
about the
want to go
Knicks?
back to producer. You think it's over for the Knicks the next game, or you think they're gonna win the next one?
Uh, I haven't seen any much life from the Knicks. I think they're playing at the Garden, right? It's game 5. Yeah, so it's I think if Jimmy smells blood and he brings it, I think they may fold. But if if New York gets out the gate early, they can get one. But if it's a close game, I think Miami gets them. Um, but I think I'm gonna say Miami's gonna win tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go with them too. All right. We got the Knicks. Yeah, man. They got to play, man. The Knicks got to play. We got to
Yeah,
see you later in the
yeah.
building.
They didn't look ready. They looked like getting frustrated. Yeah, they had it pretty easy with Cleveland and weren't really tested, right? So as soon as they get tested, you kind of see them, they kind of fold a little bit. Brunson's out there doing his thing, but he's not getting much help. I don't know if Randall's him being hurt, as a result of this, but they can't make a shot. You know what I mean? So
Randall
it's
had like 23, but it wasn't no real impact.
yeah, but I mean he was like, yeah, true. But it just kind of like, yeah, there's no impact. Every time you look up, the score wasn't moving. It was just like they're just sitting there. Like Miami just looked like they were kind of just chilling. They you see a lot like in these playoffs, it's like 1 or 2 quarters and the games are done. Like even if a team is matching up, you're trading baskets, but you're down 15, 17, you go on a run, but then you run out of gas and those teams got you. So a lot of these games, especially these blowout ones, it's one big quarter. Look at game 2 of the Lakers. Like that was a close game about halfway through the second. Then it was just done, like quick. And then it's like one little run in these games and teams tap out.
Yeah, let's get the
So
lights
we
up,
got
y'all. Let's get the lights up. This is gonna be a great show tonight, man. A great show. We got the upper stream. You know, y'all see the super chat, the cash app. Y'all want support? Definitely do that. Roy, what up, Roy? Uh, yeah, the Knicks, man. But they happy just to be where they at. If they win one more game,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that'll make them feel good about themselves. If they
They're thinking like
lose,
house money right now. Yeah.
yeah, if they lose tomorrow, it's not a good ending. But if they win and then lose, it's not as bad. They got to at least win one more game, I think, to feel good about themselves. He said Randall's a
Yeah, for
bigger
sure.
Russ. He make yeah,
I mean, it's a fair comparison. I mean, he plays better defense, but well, Russ did better this year. But yeah, that's a fair comparison.
yo, anybody want to come through, man? We dropped the link, man. Y'all want to come through? All right, all right, definitely. Most, what up? Sean family, what's good? Yeah, man.
He
Word, we
said them
definitely
put
got
his
the
thing.
yeah. Knowledge that's my boy right there. Yo, he be on top of everything.
Yeah, you
He
saw
don't
some
miss a
stuff I did
beat.
on somewhere else a while back. Yeah, that's crazy. I did do a shout out to Buck Wild. I did interview him. Shout out my boy Easy Money. We did that a little while ago. Buck is a legend, bro.
Oh, you know Buck Wild?
Yeah, that's what Reg is talking. That's what. I'm sorry. That's what Knowledge was in there talking about. I had a
Wow.
hip hop podcast before this, and Buck was yeah, cool dude, man. He was one of the guests. He blessed us. All right, all right. So it looks like we're getting our first guest coming in here.
Trey all day. Okay.
So it's gonna be we got Dre coming in here. Like he oh, it's Elder coming in. I'm hitting with that Kobe dunk never gets old right there. And we got Dre coming in as Magic, Elder as Kobe. It would be kind of funny if Elder came in as Bron one time.
What's good? What's good? We got Elder, we got Dre in the building, and the paint. What's good, bro?
Salute.
I don't hear them.
Salute, brother. Salute, salute.
Yeah, no, they hear
I can't hear them. Do you hear them?
Oh.
Salute. I don't hear them.
There we go. There we go. There we go. I just heard him.
Elder and Dre, what up, bro? Yeah, I heard you. What's good?
Hey, salute. Hey, salute, Kareem. Salute, Jeff, man. Salute, Elder. Salute.
What's going on, gentlemen? What's going on, guys?
Oh, well. Hey, just enjoying this day, man. Well. Enjoying this day, man.
Y'all got
I'm feeling good right now. My heat up. The Lakers up, man. I'm feeling good.
Oh, you're a Heat fan?
Yeah, Heat fan, man.
Oh boy. I was like, man. Oh boy. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, all the bubble teams are back, man. All the bubble teams are like, if Denver wins tonight.
It might be Heat and Lakers again. You never know.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about like all those bubble teams. All those bubble teams are they healed up after that time off, huh? After that bubble tax. Now they're getting their stuff together.
It'd be the same result if it is.
Oh yeah,
come on, don't do me like that, Elder, man. Don't kill my hopes already, Elder. It would be. I mean, if they both get there, it'll be the same result. Hey man, you already killed my hopes taking Kobe, man. I swear you were gonna take Magic. I was like, oh, Elder gonna take Magic. That's his player. That's his boy right there.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Kobe is the Mamba though.
Yeah, it's only right, Elder, man. It's only right you take Kobe because he the greatest Laker of all time, man. So
no doubt.
It's only right, man. It's only right.
That's facts. That's facts.
I got a funny feeling about tonight's game.
For
Phoenix?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like
you had Phoenix in the series, right?
I picked Phoenix in 6, at the beginning, but then the way everything been going, I actually picked like yesterday I picked Denver. But as I'm watching it, I'm like, man, I got a feeling Phoenix is gonna win this game. I got a feeling they're gonna come back and win this game.
Right?
I did. I picked them in 6 actually. Yeah, that was before Chris Paul went out.
Yeah, Shaman stepped up big for them in that game.
Well, they play faster without Chris Paul. They different.
Yeah.
They actually a different team without Chris Paul. So
they definitely ain't no question.
Yeah, and I don't think Denver can actually run with them. Denver, they can get athletes and stuff, but we'll see what happens. But man, I got a feeling, man, Denver, what's name gonna come back in this game?
Yeah, Jokic slows them down.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, with the Joker out there,
slows Denver down. He does.
But it's just so many heavy minutes for KD and Book, man. That's a lot of minutes. So their bench has to, like, if their bench doesn't show up at any point, then they're just done. So but they got guys that can. It just, they got to.
I tell you what, when Booker said he had that Kobe mentality, he's showing it this playoffs right now.
He sure is. I mean, he
might be the best player. He might be the best player in the playoffs.
He's been ultra efficient.
He's killing.
He's been killing.
I can't remember.
He shot like 75% from the field, something like that.
79.
That's crazy.
He got this toughness about him.
I think he's shooting great tonight too. I know. Last I looked I ain't looking at the game now, but last I looked, he was like 4 of 4 or 5 of 5 from the field, something like that.
So, Elder, let me ask you a question. There's dudes out there talking that he's only playing like this because of the gravity of playing with KD. Do you buy that, or he's just on one right now, or is it both?
No, I think it helps. Yeah. I mean, when you get a player like KD, what that does is Booker was used to getting double teamed. You can even double team him when Chris Paul was there, all them other guys. But when KD's there, you can't really double him because now you got to leave KD either one-on-one or open, and that's no good. You know what I mean? So he's getting, just having KD is getting him much better looks and much better opportunities. So, no, I agree with that.
Yeah, he gets that ball and it's almost getting to the point where you don't expect him. Like when he misses, you're kind of shocked. He's getting to that level. When that shot goes up, you're like, oh man, why'd you let him get the shot off? Not even force him to take a tough shot because he's hit tough shots too.
Yeah, and he's playing at a much faster pace, man. He's like an Energizer bunny, man. Like he like Steph. He don't really get tired. He just runs and goes, and so I'm impressed. I was on somebody's show.
How can the Lakers win tomorrow, Elder? That's what Alex want to
know. Tomorrow, what the Lakers will have to do is weather the storm in the first half, and if the Lakers are close going into the third, I think they got a chance. You're going to get a haymaker from Golden State. It's an elimination game. It's game 5. That crowd's going to be crazy. But you just got to weather the storm. You got to weather the storm. And I agree. There's been some people make the statement that the Lakers got to go all out, play 48 minutes, all that. But you got to be close to do that. I'm just hoping that they're not totally on fire and the Lakers ain't broke. I hope they got the mindset to close instead of just, a lot of times guys will, hey, let's just get back and close it here in LA. You know what I mean? And I hope they don't have that mindset. I hope they go in realizing that, hey, we got to slap them in the mouth. We got to come in and really punch these dudes. So if they come off to me, ultra physical, really high energy at the beginning of the game, defense on point from the jump, I'm like, oh, they locked in. Lakers is focused. They ready. Darvin got them going. But if they just come out like normal, just kind of chilling, and I'll be like, okay, we'll see. But they got to be close. I think they have to close, like under 10 going into the third, and then they got to win the third. They can't let Golden State win that third because that's what Golden State does. They win the third quarter. So if they under 10 going into halftime and then they win the third, they got a chance, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
they definitely
it's gonna be tough trying to beat them and go to state, but they got to bring that intensity. If they bring that intensity, I feel like they have a good chance.
So let me ask you
they've won there twice this year now, so already.
So let's say if the game is like a blowout, like late third quarter, would you pack in it and rest your guys, or you want to fight till 6 minutes left in the fourth?
Nah, I'm packing in, resting them.
Oh, you packing early?
No need to. Yeah, because you got a game. You would have a game Friday. So I'm not going to have them expend all that. Yeah, I'm not going to have them expend all that energy to try to come back. Then let's just say we don't come all the way back. Now we ultra tired, got to fly back home. Now I get them that rest. I actually think, what was it, game 3, because the Lakers blew them out and those guys didn't have to play in the fourth, pretty much. I think that helped them in game 4. I do. Now, 4, they had to go the whole time. And they got to travel now, which, there ain't a lot of travel, but it's still travel. Still got to pack and go. But
also that entire fourth quarter resting of game 2 and a blowout helped in game 3, which then led to game 4 too. So that rest is definitely helping.
Absolutely. I agree. So now I'm packing. If they up big on the end of third, they up like close to 20, 18, 19, 20. I put in some energy guys for like the first few minutes of the third quarter. And if they don't do it, like say we down 18, I put in defensive minded, scoring, high energy guys. Schroeder, Beasley, Hillbilly Kobe, the hero from yesterday. The hero from yesterday.
Lonnie Walker.
Lonnie Walker. Yeah. Guys like that. Now, if we cut it in 2-3 minutes, we cut that lead to 10. Oh, we got a shot. We got a shot. Now I can put the dogs in because they rested too. You know what I mean? They done got 3-4 minutes of rest. If they can't cut that lead, dog's never getting back in the game. That's how I would actually do it if we're down. I hope we in the game. I hope it's a dog fight.
Yeah, that would be great. But let me ask you a question. If you're Darvin, what are you doing to stop the high pick and roll, pulling AD out to cover Steph on the switch? What are you doing to stop that?
Again, all you can do is flash and get back. If you notice what they start doing was they sent that other guy, like when AD would flash, they sent that back guy where his man is deep in that corner in the corner. He covered the roller. You see what I mean? And that's when they had success because that's a hard pass for Steph to make. Little as he is, throwing over like who's guarding Vanderbilt or what's his name, Hillbilly Kobe, and you got AD right there. That's a hard skip pass to make all the way over to that corner, and you got time to react. So I thought the Lakers was a little bit more successful when they made that man come up and cover the roller. You just got to be committed to rotate, and they got a lot of open shots because I saw guys not rotating. Especially LeBron, he was not rotating a few times. Most of the time, he wasn't rotating, and they were giving up wide open shots, and they just missed them. So in Golden State, if we play like that, they won't miss those shots. Clay will get going. They'll get going. So that's why they got to be committed to defense.
I agree. What do you say, Kareem? I agree. They're not going to be missing that. They missed a lot
not at home. They won't.
They missed a lot of shots, man. And see, that's what people have to realize. When you're missing like that, the shooters like that, they're going to come out flaming.
Looky here.
Y'all can't hear me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can hear you. My bad, Kareem. I mean to cut you off. I told you I wasn't looking at the game, and I just turned around and looked at the game. Man, Phoenix down 3. They down 3. It's 45-42 on my screen.
Yeah, I see it now too. I'm about 30 seconds behind you.
Wow, that's crazy.
There's up
when that game started, I saw a boy hitting all them threes, but I just was like, man, that's fool's gold. I saw in the beginning, Porter was hitting all them threes. I just thought it was fool's gold, man.
So Phoenix is kind of doing what you hope out of the Lakers tomorrow, right? Take the punch, weather the storm, the comeback, and put pressure on them.
Yeah. If the Lakers play like this tomorrow, and whether that storm, because the Lakers is just a better defensive team. They just a better defensive team than these two teams, in my opinion. When I watch these teams, they can't play the defense that the Lakers can play. They both can play decent defense, but they don't. To me, they're not elite defensively. The Lakers are elite defensively when Anthony Davis wants to play. When he wants to play, they are elite.
So much ground.
Yeah, and see, think about that, Kareem, what you said. He does, and he's the best defensive player in the league because he can guard 1 through 5. And imagine when you add a guy like Vanderbilt to that, who can do similar things. He just don't block the shots like anybody. The ground he covers, bro, you got 2 long dudes doing that. It's so hard to score against the Lakers, man. It's just.
I'm starting to think Anthony Davis might be the best all-around defensive player in the NBA. Because
I've always known that when
I think he's been that. He's been hurt, so people forget that.
When he's on the floor, consistently do it. That's the problem. Yeah, he won't consistently do it, and he's been that. That's why I say he can guard 1 through 5 easily, bro. And he mans the paint, blocks everything in there, rebounds everything when he wants to. I mean, he's a beast in all. He's elite in all those areas.
Yeah, he don't be having that inconsistent mindset. That's all that is.
There you go.
If he can fix his mindset and he can be locked in consistently, sky's the limit.
He showed you that last night with that guarding of Steph. I heard the announcers saying stuff like, "Oh, Steph should have went around him." He couldn't. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
he couldn't go around.
Hey, Steph was gassed in that fourth quarter, bro. Like, I said it, bro. I said, yo, Kirk got to give him a break, bro, because by the time the 5-minute mark hitting the fourth quarter, he gonna be too gassed, bro, because they was making him work on defense and he was facilitating the offense, bro, and he was gassed.
Yeah, I'm hoping he gassed tomorrow. I'm hoping he's gassed tomorrow
too. Home crowd gives you a little bit more energy. You know what I mean? So hopefully it's
when you look at it, he hasn't really shot the ball great, y'all.
No, he hasn't.
He's been a great floor general, but he hasn't shot the ball great. I don't know if he's had any games where his shooting was incredible. Maybe game 1 was it? I can't remember, but I know these last few games, he ain't shot the ball. Well, 11 for 30 ain't great. 12 for 30 ain't great. I mean, it ain't horrible, but it's not great, you know?
Nah, it's
shooting
not.
like
it ain't Steph Curry.
38% from 3 in this series.
Yeah. What's he shooting from the field?
His overall field goal percentage. So it's about 44%, but it was higher before yesterday's game.
Yeah, and that's not good for Steph.
No. So he's about.
D-John asks, is Anthony Davis a top 5 player?
When he on his game, yeah. Problem with Anthony Davis, he just don't consistently do it. If Anthony Davis played like that 80% of the time, he would easily be a top 5 player, bro. Easily.
That's facts.
Easily.
I think the best way to describe AD is top 5 talent. He's a top 5 talent, but top 5 player because he just.
Evan freaking Booker, man. What are we watching here?
History.
Y'all watching this dude? Oh my! He's 5 for 7, y'all. He got 19 points. He only took 7 shots. He's 5 for 7. Oh man, crazy. No. Okay, he got up. Looked like old boy blew his ankle out, but he got up. He brushed it off.
That last three that Booker got too, man.
He got up. That's cool.
Man, he was going so fast on his layup. He just blew this layup, y'all. Booker did. He just blew it because he was going so fast. That Booker was flying.
That Murray one was scary because that was no contact.
It wasn't it.
He just went down.
I thought he blew his ankle. Bro. I thought he did.
That looked a lot worse than it was. Yeah, that did not look good. Those non-contact ones are the scary ones.
Yeah. We got a super chat. We got a super chat, y'all.
I can't even see the super chat.
It's it. Okay. It's Zulu Nation on the super chat. Zulu Nation. He said, can the Lakers win game 5? They look tired before LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Phoenix done took the lead. I think they can win it. I think they can, yes. I think they can. Well, there's another story.
Yeah, I think if the game is like more like game 1 and it's back and forth.
But Jokic just hit a 3, so now they're up 2. It's 50-48 Denver. They were up 48-47. Jokic just hit a 3.
Yeah, it's like a 22-10 run for Phoenix right now. Okay.
Yeah, I think the X factor for them winning tomorrow is Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis plays like Anthony Davis, I think they have a good chance to win. But if he has one of them games where he doesn't show up, it's going to be hard for him. So I think that's going to be the X factor for him.
I wonder what line Steve Kerr going to have this time. He keeps changing.
He's going to have the same one. I think he's going to have the same one because until the Lakers show they can stop that high screen and roll, I think he's going to run right back out with it. So I think you'll see the same starters.
Second game, he came with Green.
Oh,
Green. But Michael Green ain't done nothing since that game. He ain't done nothing since that game. He only played like 2 minutes yesterday.
Yeah, he don't get no minutes.
Ooh,
bro, I mean, again, they junking up the game is what they're doing. They're throwing unorthodox stuff, and they're using the what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? The camaraderie. You know, these guys know each other. Mm-hmm. They know each other. So he can throw stuff out there that ain't their normal stuff that they're used to, but because they know each other well, they can still play well together. You see what I'm saying? So he's junking up the game because the Lakers don't have no film on this stuff you're seeing because they ain't done it. Go back and look. They ain't done none of this all year.
Yeah, there's that.
What's good.
Yeah. So I agree 100%. He's doing that. Plus, he's testing to see if a rookie head coach can adjust to it. So he's doing it, and then he's trying to see what Darvin has in him. So I want, like I said, so he's like, Robert, because you're absolutely right. There's no film on this. So if there's no film, what does your natural basketball instincts as a coach teach you how to deal with this? And he's kind of calling Darvin's bluff on that to see if he can do it. So that'll be interesting.
Go ahead. Read your super chat, bro.
We got another super chat. Zulu Nation again on the super chat. Zulu Nation on the super chat. He said, I still take Kyrie over D'Lo because he's on he's on and off. So you take Kyrie over
Oh,
D'Lo.
absolutely. Absolutely. Kyrie's just a better player than D'Lo, you know? He's just a better player than D'Lo all around. I think anybody would do that.
Yeah.
Better play. But
I got a question for y'all.
Go ahead.
Now,
so my question is, if you could to deal with the just to get a little bit more athletic to be able to deal with that the high pick and roll that they doing, would you consider starting Lonnie since he's more athletic and he'll be able to fight through screens a little bit better than the Reeves?
No. Oh, you want to start him over Reeves?
Yeah, I'm just saying because Reeves been having problems with Klay Thompson, right? So and like I'm just saying just to get it a little bit more athletic because I think if they put an athletic guy in Reeves' spot, I think they'll be able to deal with it a little bit better.
I think if they do anything, they'll take maybe Vanderbilt out the lineup and just add, oh boy, because they're going small anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
especially
are.
if they go back to that same lineup they just had. They had four guys 6'6" and under.
With GP. Yeah, GP the second. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I was asking, just because like with them going small like that, like you need a more athletic guy who can, you know what I'm saying, who can damn.
If I did that, I would consider taking out the power forward and then doing that possibly. But I don't. Reeves, man, he's just so smart. He's you know, he just get his own stuff. But Lonnie,
I
think I like Lonnie.
I like Lonnie off the bench. Lakers up 3-1. Don't change it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like him as a six man.
Yeah, he's punch off.
I need that.
And Reeves just started to figure out Klay a little bit. Klay's had back-to-back bad games, so he lit it up in game 2, but he really hasn't been doing a ton.
I got to give Lonnie credit. And actually, again, it's back. I had gave Darvin credit. The main reason I gave Darvin credit for last night's game was because he trusted Walker, Reeves, Schroeder, and LeBron. Those guys Walker just being trusted to play that long and then close the game. Yeah. Then the other three, they've been starter in the rotation, but they had really bad moments. You know what I mean? Schroeder had bad turnover moments. LeBron had bad shot selection and a couple turnovers. You know what I mean? Like they both, and Reeves was horrible in the first half. Turn the ball. I'm like, man, he's killing the Lakers. But for him to trust them and play them together to close the game out, I was like, man, because I ain't gonna front. I was screaming like, man, get him out. And when Lonnie missed like 2 in a row, remember the one he shot? He missed the layup. Then he shot an air ball. Then he shot a 3 that rattled. I don't know if y'all remember that. It almost went in and rattled out. I was like, man, Lonnie's done. Yeah. You know, we got it. We got what we could get. Time to get him out now. Man, he trusted that dude. He kept Reeves in, which I was like, boy. And then he kept Schroeder in, which I was like, really get him out because he couldn't pass. He kept making them 2. He had like 2 bad turnovers in a row. That's what I was really giving Darvin Ham credit for last night's game for. I'm like, bro, trusting those guys down the stretch like that. And they all came through. They all ended up making big plays late. They all did. All 4 of them guys made big plays late. Of course, with AD defensively. So I just, man, whatever Darvin gonna do, man, I'm seeing he's like you were saying, bro. Kerr's testing him, but he's passing all the tests. He's passing all the tests. So I'm gonna trust what I see.
Yeah, I mean that was probably the biggest curveball he threw them yesterday. That came out of nowhere, and they struggled with it. But you notice when it came down to the final 8 minutes of the game, he wasn't on the floor. They went away from what was working. They went back to their old ways of just bombing threes. So they had the clear advantage of running that high pick and roll and having GP at the run to the rim, and they took him out at the end. So like they went away from it.
And they can't do that in the fourth quarter like that though. When things get real intense and guys are playing defense and everybody's gonna do their rotate, all that, you can't get away with that junk stuff. So I was telling that to my wife. I was like, babe, wait till the fourth quarter. I told her, this is gonna be really bad. This is gonna be really bad for Golden State. Because I knew they was gonna lose. And I said, they finna win, they finna lead this whole game like this, all that, and then they finna lose it in the end. Because the Lakers gonna outplay them in the end. They will out execute them. and the Lakers will be able to get stops. And see, that's the two things I've been saying about Golden State. Why Golden State ain't no championship team, bro. This year, the whole year, they've been sloppy with the turnovers, and they have not been fully committed to play defense all the time. That's not two good characteristics for a team that claims to be a championship team. And those will fail you in the playoffs. And that's what's happening to Golden State. Because even with the Lakers doing what they do defensively, Golden State ain't getting no stops, y'all. The Lakers are scoring when they come down in the clutch. And everybody's scoring. Every game is somebody different. So that's why I don't trust in Golden State. They're not committed to defense.
Oh, we got
as long as the Lakers get up a good shot, they'll be all right.
We got another super chat. Judah Raja. He said, how y'all feel about this lineup conspiracy leak? You heard about that? Steve Kerr said about the lineup. Somebody leak. What y'all think about that?
That Shams had a correspondent in their locker room, I think is what he said. Basically, he said someone
about the starting lineup.
Yeah, somebody leaked it.
Who cares? Who cares? He was trying to like hide that until the last minute, so the Lakers would be prepared for it. I mean, come on, bro. Again, I think I'm not, and maybe I'm off, y'all. Somebody can tell me if I am or not. If you are a championship level team, when do you have to turn to all these tricks and gadgets? And I thought a championship level team imposes its will on its opponents. Ain't that what championship level teams do? Where are all these tricks and stuff coming from? All this junk all this crazy. I mean, they're in the playoffs. You're in the second round, and you've had 4 games, and you've had 4 different starting lineups.
That's desperation.
Bro, that's what I've been saying. They've been playing desperate the whole series.
I think Anthony Davis got them shook because he used to.
I think the Lakers period.
But I think the Lakers, what he brings to the table, got Steve Kerr like trying to figure it out because he's seen LeBron before. He seen like, you know what I mean. He coached against LeBron a lot of times in the finals. Anthony Davis, I think that's the X factor where it got Steve Kerr confused. Because Anthony Davis beat him.
I agree with you.
But he hasn't seen a passive. He hasn't had a passive LeBron yet. He hasn't faced that. So he's adjusting to that too.
I haven't
talked about that.
I fully agree with what you said, Kareem, because Anthony Davis is the reason why the Lakers are always picked, and I believe they can beat any team. Is because when you go down any team left in the playoffs now, which one of these teams has an answer for Anthony Davis? None of them.
None.
Nobody has an answer for him. That's why the Lakers have a chance. So if he does what elite players do, the Lakers probably gonna win.
Man. Yeah, that would be if the Lakers win the championship and AD's the one to carry something, man, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, that's gonna really help AD's legacy big time because it'll definitely be AD carrying the load. It won't be LeBron. It won't be LeBron. It'll be AD.
LeBron can't carry the load at this point.
His
and I tell you this, no doubt, I agree. His impact is crazy, and I love the fact that LeBron is chilling. He's not doing the crazy stuff you saw him doing earlier when he was trying to break the record, jacking all the shots. He ain't doing that. He's actually playing a secondary role. He is. So that in itself is good leadership. It is.
Yep.
So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be very interesting to see because I don't see any of these teams. Jokic don't want no part of him, bro. Phoenix, Ayton don't want no part of him. If you go to the East, you got Boston, Philly,
Miami.
I mean, Bam would probably be his biggest chance, but he destroys him. And who's the other team that's in it? New York.
Knicks.
So
yeah,
they're not.
The Knicks. No.
Let's go.
They
Knicks.
fight hard and all that. I mean, they big men, and I hate to even say that's probably his toughest challenge.
Oh, Mitchell and Hartenstein, and that's actually true when you think about it.
Them dudes bang, and AD don't like all that. They have success against AD because they just bang the crap out of him.
Oh, Mitchell Robinson.
Nobody
and,
else.
Hartenstein and even Randall. Randall's aggressive.
Hey, go back and look. Them dudes be having success against AD because they be wearing his tail out. So in a 7-game series, man, the Knicks probably got the best chance against him.
He said Al Horford and Robert Williams give AD problems.
Man, he'll wear them dudes out, bro. He'll wear them dudes out.
Robert Williams is eating up.
Hurt still. Robert Williams still hurt. He only playing, 8 to 12 minutes a game. And Horford, this ain't Joel Embiid, bro. It ain't Joel Embiid. It ain't. And Joel Embiid, no. He don't want no parts of AD. AD be destroying that dude, man. He be destroying Embiid.
Yep. Yeah, Embiid and AD would be a great matchup.
That'd be good to watch. It would be. It would be. It'd be very well to watch. But I think AD will win that matchup in the series. I really do. I think AD will win that matchup. Because Embiid, a lot of stuff he do, he wouldn't get it. And he wouldn't be able to endure. I don't think Embiid would be able to endure.
No, he couldn't. AD would just be able to run him off the floor. Like he can't keep up.
That's what he did the one game when he destroyed him, bro. He ran him off the floor, bro, and he can't run with him. He can't run with AD. He can't. And AD would stretch him out with them 15, 18 footers. See, Embiid's used to doing that to other players, not players doing that to him. You know.
Yep.
So, it'd be interesting to see.
The producer just said, hit the Cash App for if y'all want to keep seeing this next level stream. The Cash App right there. The producer just hold up. We got.
About the link again. If anyone else wants to pull up and let's see.
Anybody want to pull up, man? We got the string.
Oh, my man Dre put that Heat avatar in there. I just saw that.
I didn't know Dre was a Heat fan. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
I didn't know that. I've never heard him talk Heat. I've always heard him talk Lakers. I didn't know he was a. I didn't know he was a Heat.
I ain't gonna lie. We ain't been doing good this season for the playoffs.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like a whole different team, bro. It's like at least with the Lakers, we saw it coming in the last, month and a half of the season. The Heat, 2 playing games and then this happens. That's crazy. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, they going to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks can't.
Oh yeah. It's for sure, and it's and
they had Tyler Hero. It's funny, much better.
They'd be said to be much better with Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
Tyler Hero sometimes shoots you out of a game, though. Sometimes he can shoot you out of a game, true. But I think I don't know, man. Jimmy realizing he has to carry the bulk of the offensive load and coming out and trying to kill you, not relying on someone else, is probably his most dangerous self. Because with Hero out there, he can defer sometimes, and like I said, Hero can shoot you out of games. He can win a game for you too, but he can definitely shoot you out of games.
I would like our matchup against Jimmy Butler, honestly. I would. Yeah. I would love to see Vanderbilt guard him. I would, because they the same size. Literally, they're the same size. Vandy very smart too. The pump fake, all that stuff. He just shooting over Vandy. That it's a little different. He's shooting over guards now. You know what I mean? He's shooting over Brunson, and you know what I mean, guys like that. But Milwaukee, to me, I don't understand why they didn't use their wings to really truly guard him, man. You paid 5 second round picks for Crowder. So don't even use him. I don't even get that.
That's why the coach got fired, man. It's just craziness.
Yeah. They're in a lot of trouble. I was listening about them today, man. They're in a lot of trouble financially, everything, bro. Because they
don't be in the. They got tough decisions.
You said what?
Man.
They're only selling the team, right?
I don't know if he's selling the team. I can't remember. Is he?
I think he sold the majority stake.
He already sold it, right?
I think.
Yeah,
I think that's.
But they got problems because their players are older. Giannis is the only young player. When you look at Lopez, Holiday, Middleton, they're all older, bro, and they need to decide it because they're going into the repeater tax. And with that team, if they can't get it done, it's not going to be worth the repeater tax. But you've given up all your draft picks and everything. So how do you move one of these guys? You know,
you almost
it's gonna
can't.
be tough.
You have to resign. You almost have to resign Middleton because what you gave up to get Drew. Like you can't really replace him. So he's what 32,
absolutely,
and a player out. So he's gonna opt out. You got to give him probably to keep him. You probably what Elder probably at least 3 years. You got to offer him to keep him.
My thing is this: if I'm him, you said opt out. That means he has an option. He has a year already left on his contract, right?
Yeah, it's a player.
He can opt out.
Option.
I would let him know if he wants to stay with us, he needs to opt in. He don't need to opt out. And if he decides to opt out, that means you want to leave us, bro. Period.
Or he wants more money. He gets more
where
money.
And I would just be upfront and tell it where you are right now, bro, and what we seeing and where we at. We can't do it. So it's your call. I mean, if you want to go for the money, I mean, we paid you well, and you want to go out there and get that money because let's keep it real. He's not the same player, y'all. He's not the same player.
No. And he can't stay on the floor. He's constantly hurt.
But you know, it's concerned.
And
he didn't have no injury like that where he should be good by now. It's not like he had an Achilles injury where it take 2 years. His injury, he should have been good this year.
He ain't. And maybe, some dudes never recover fully from certain injuries. You know? And maybe he's one of them dudes. But I'm not paying him.
Especially in their 30s.
I'm telling you now, what I would tell him, if he has a year, whatever it is, 30-something, I don't know, whatever it is, you better opt in and take that year. And then use that year. It's 40 million, whatever. Damn, is it really? God damn.
That's really?
I almost want him to opt out then, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to pay the dude. 40 million? You sure, Kareem?
No. We're talking about Middleton.
No. Talking about Middleton.
Both of
Tobias is 30.
Oh yeah. No, Middleton is. He got. Wow, he is 40 million.
Man.
He got 37 this year.
I sort of want to opt out, man.
Yeah, he signed a 5-year, $177 million deal in 2019. Wow.
I want him to opt out then. If he think he can go out there and get that money, bro, I would be so happy if he opted out. And I'll just take my chances with young guys.
Or you could resign if he opts out. I don't see anyone paying him 40. I don't see anyone paying him 40 mil next year. What team out there that has money is going to give him?
A young team or a team that's not good, it ain't worth wasting your money on that.
But
the only thing you can get is a team that may want to take him if he opts in, because that would be an expiring contract, to get off something that they don't want. You see what I'm saying? I can see. I'll tell you what I can see. I can see Philly do it.
Yeah,
I can see Philly to do that with him and swap him and Tobias Harris. I can see Philly do that. Take that chance with him, especially if Harden's gone.
Yeah,
especially
and they both would have 1 year left on their contract, so it would be a one year for 1 year, just to mix things up. But
it's going to be something on that kind of level where it's that kind of player that is decent, but he's making way too much money.
And let me ask you a question, Elder. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Do you think Giannis extends or applies pressure?
No, I don't think he extends.
I don't either.
Yeah. I think
Giannis,
he's been hinting. Yeah, he's been hinting, but it's just these are some of the negatives of small markets, man. They just don't have the they don't have the resources. I'm watching this game. It's getting super physical, y'all.
Yeah.
Booker missed 2 bunnies in a row. 2 little 5-footers in a row. But yeah, for Giannis's benefit, I don't think he should. Because if he wants to win, he finna waste some valuable years there. Because they're in a bad shape. They put their money in older guys, and the guys they didn't come through. And you had a bad coach, and who's gonna be the coach? It's too many things in the air, man. Too many things in the air.
He's kind of ended up like that KG in Minnesota at the end there, when they signed those older guys, older players, and couldn't get over the top. There's no way to improve.
Yeah.
See, you think like I think, and I'm saying, I will talk to young like, yo, let's roll with some young players. because it's gonna put you in a deeper hole. It's like Elder Sam overpaying for them guys. Like you can't, and that's what a lot of teams keep doing. They think they could keep resurface and then put you in a hole. You paying these guys all that money, and now the cap. What I'm hearing, I don't really know the new CBA like that, but the way it sounds like it's harder.
Yeah, especially for like Elder said, they're a repeater tax team, so that kind of makes it even more difficult.
Next year they will be.
I'd rather take a step back, like he said, get younger guys and see, because Giannis is a handful.
He is, but how do you explain to a superstar that's not willing to extend, and you want to ask him to take a step back? Like, it's hard to do that when the guy's not even committing to you, and you're gonna be like, let's take a step back. Like, that's hard to sell them on that. It rarely works with superstars when you approach.
Okay,
he's gonna be like, what are we doing now? You know what I mean?
What would be your sell pitch? I say mine. What would be your sell pitch to Giannis? Mine would be, I'll sit him down. These guys have to be educated about basketball. They have to understand both sides. You have to, as a organization, you have to explain to him both sides of the game. Be like, listen, if you do it this way, Milwaukee come back to that team, they not winning. They too slow, it's not. Teams getting better, and like we said, we talked about this the other night, a lot of these teams gonna make a lot of changes. The NBA gonna be crazy. Then you got teams that's coming, and their younger players getting better. They're gonna be taking that next leap. And like I said, I think the Lakers gonna be the shit next year. If the Lakers don't win this year, I'm gonna bet like how the guy did. I'm betting early because they in prime position, like with Malik Beasley and big man
Mo Bamba.
That outbound money is the big deal coming.
And they got a mid-level reception, and they got the 17th pick. They in prime position. And there's a lot of other teams. Phoenix gonna be there. Y'all can explain how if y'all sit Giannis down. What I would do, I sit him down, be like, we may take a step back, but I don't really think they're taking a step back. Like he said, Middleton not getting better. And he definitely ain't gonna be no better than what he was a few years ago. He may be the same he was this year. And you're gonna lose, or like you gamble with like a high-end young player, like he said, make a move for Middleton and get a team that might look at Middleton and you make a couple good young players, draft picks. And Giannis so good with him, Holiday, and I think you get a couple nice young players now could play more than it did back in the days. A team will take Middleton, like Elder said, with that last year on his deal, and you trade him, you can get some decent players for him.
You gotta.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead, Kareem. I'm sorry.
No, I'm finished. I was just saying I'm gonna educate him how you have to educate these guys. You can't just tell them, I'm getting rid of Middleton. You got to educate them, like, you know, on both sides of it. But go ahead, you could go. How would you handle that?
What I was thinking is you got to have a type of thing. If I'm gonna sell Giannis, I got to have deals in place to move one of these old dudes like a Middleton. I'm trying to move Middleton, Lopez, guys like that. Lopez probably free agent, he gonna walk. But I'm trying to get guys that fit my system, but they may not fit other guys' system, and they may not look good with them. So teams want to move them, but I'll have to look and see. Because like when the Lakers did the trade, only people was excited was Laker fans because they was ready to get rid of Russ, and we needed some kind of hope. People didn't really truly see how good these guys fit with AD, with LeBron. You see what I'm saying? Now they're starting to see it. So Milwaukee, to sell him, you got to do that type of thing where, look, we're going to make this draft day trade. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And we may bring in a guy that people think is washed or not good, or I wouldn't do an old dude, but I'm just somebody that I'm trying to think of a good scenario.
I think
and I don't know why
do I'm sorry, Elder. I think Portland do Middleton for Jeremy Grant because I don't think they probably want to pay Jeremy Grant that many years, and I think
I don't think Portland does that deal though. Portland
I
has
don't
no
think Portland
incentive
does.
to do that
Not for
deal.
40 mil. They're not doing that deal. They're trying to see.
not.
Remember, Portland cut off their salary. They down under the cap now. Remember, they were one of those teams way over, and they got down way under.
Yeah.
They got too many young guys they need to play and see. So I don't think they're doing that. I don't think they would do that deal.
I wouldn't see Portland
Grant
doing
is
that
better
deal.
than him right now. I mean, to me, Grant's better than him because he can play both ends and he's healthy.
I think Milwaukee would do that deal. I just don't think Portland would.
Yeah, I don't think Portland would either. I don't think Portland. Now, a team like don't forget, Utah still got guys they're not sold on. You may be able to get that kind of deal out of Utah. Another team would be that I would go looking at is Orlando. Another team, the Chicago Bulls. I'm thinking of teams that may have a guy that's older, but not that old, 30, 31, maybe 29. Got a contract on the last year that he fits your team. So hopefully he can come in and play well, and then we can maybe look at re-signing him, kind of like the Clippers did with Russ, and then get a couple young guys thrown in there that they don't believe in, but they fit your system. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
And a lot of teams, like you were saying, Kareem, you were saying a lot of teams got to make moves. So these teams kind of know. Remember what the Knicks was trying to do? They were trying to dangle the shooter. What's his name?
Evan Fournier.
No, the young shooter.
Oh, you talking about Cam Reddish?
Cam Reddish, but they wanted you to take Julius Randle or Fournier. See, they may need a deal like that type of thing, where you take a Julius Randle and you say, I'm not sure about, he does, he don't fit in New York, but does he fit here? You see, and I'm not talking about Julius because they play the same as Giannis, but I'm just saying a guy like that, a guy that is good, but the team really don't want to keep him, and you need his contract in there. Then you may get a young player thrown in too to make the numbers work. You see what I'm saying? Just to get a Middleton where he fits good in their system, and even if he don't work, he falls off that team's books and helps them get their money back in order. You can get a deal done. I mean, you're going to have to do your due diligence. But there's so many teams finna make moves, you can do that. And that's what I'm selling Giannis on. I'm selling him on the guys I've talked to that I'm going to put a deal together that's going to balance out this roster better. It's going to get younger. We're going to do what the Lakers did, Giannis. That's what I'm telling him because he's going to want to see that to stay. We're going to do what the Lakers did. We're going to make moves, and we're going to get 34-year-olds off our roster and bring in a bunch of 20-something-year-old guys.
Because a team like Minnesota, they scrambling.
Minnesota's another one, Kareem. Yeah, Kareem. Minnesota, another team. Yeah. That's another team you could probably do something with.
They desperate. They probably take Jalen McDaniels and something else, whatever, Rudy Gobert and Jalen McDaniels.
The Gobert thing would be crazy. But I know Brook Lopez is a free agent. So.
I do believe Gobert is gone. I believe they're going to trade him.
Jalen McDaniels for Middleton.
Now, McDaniels, that ain't happening. I don't see them. They're not moving McDaniels. He's a big part of their future. They are not moving that dude.
The age gap is too wide there. That Minnesota, again, I think Milwaukee may consider that deal, but I don't think Minnesota does.
Minnesota moved Vanderbilt. That was one of the reasons they could move Vanderbilt. They had McDaniels. That was one of the main reasons they could. So, they ain't moving that dude. I don't see them moving him.
Question: If Boston lose this round, do you think Jaylen Brown could possibly be an option for him?
There's another thing. Yeah. I don't know about going there.
I don't
know how he fits. I don't know how Middleton fits Boston, but it's like Kareem was saying earlier, it's going to be so many moves, y'all. There's going to be deals out there. You just got to put them together. The Lakers put together that, 3-team deal with Utah, Minnesota, and they got younger. And they got pieces that other teams didn't really want to invest in, but they fit the Lakers. And see, they got veterans like Holiday. They got veterans like Giannis, who's a veteran out, that can mold these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So now you get the whole season instead of just, a couple months after the trade deadline. Give them the whole season to put them into play. So, man, they done pushed it back up to 13, y'all.
Yeah.
They pushed it back
Houston would be another good option for some young players.
Well, if you're looking to like the deal that makes sense in Minnesota might do, like Elder was talking about in Minnesota moving Gobert. If Minnesota realizes, and that was a horrible trade, and they just want off that salary and they can't recoup the picks, that Middleton's salary does get them off of Gobert. You know what I mean? So instead of having him for 4 more years, what's his contract at? Like he's got 3 more years left on that deal.
Yeah.
Yes, Middleton has 1 year. You know what I mean? So
does what's the name want to invest in Gobert?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
Lopez is a free agent. Lopez is a free agent, though.
He is a free agent. You know what the dream scenario for Milwaukee probably is? They do need, and they need a younger center. So it's if Milwaukee, and I don't know a path to this yet. Maybe Elder can speak to this. Milwaukee probably would be absolutely dreaming about being able to get Dame, but I just don't know a path to it because Portland's not going to want Holiday.
Will be dreaming.
I mean that's their dreams. That's their, but I don't think there's a path to it. But that's probably like that's something. I mean, if you're getting to your whole point of trying to sell Giannis, the sell for Giannis is how do we get Dame? You know what I mean? That's probably something like that is what they're going to need to do.
It's not happening.
But I just don't see a path to it. No, yeah, I don't see a path unless there's a third team involved.
Your pitch,
but I don't.
Your pitch has to be realistic because here's the biggest problem. You already know Dame is not. He's not finna leave Portland where he's been there the whole time to go to another small market. He ain't finna do that. He don't have no ties to Portland. Milwaukee. He's not from that area. You know what I mean? He didn't go to school in that area. There's no tie there. And he's already totally against teaming up with guys to win. You know what I mean? He wants guys to play for him. And so I don't see that because you gotta sell Giannis something that makes sense, Getting Dame, that don't make sense.
But you know the mistake the Bucks made too. And like I said, I don't even get they went so hard for Jay Crowder, and they could have got I remember Cam Reddish. They didn't want to give up. They only wanted to give up 1 second-round pick for Cam Reddish, but you give up 5 for Crowder. I don't get that. They was the Knicks. Everybody thought he was going to New York. Going to Milwaukee. But Milwaukee only offered 1 second-round pick for him.
Yeah, they're up 16. There are a lot of teams that wouldn't. There's a lot of teams that wouldn't give up anything for him.
Cam played real good in Milwaukee. In Portland. I think he averaged. Let me tell you the points he averaged for Portland.
He did. He started a lot of games.
Man, what's the other dude they picked up too? He played good for him too.
From Thibault,
yeah.
Portland. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of a sudden he got to Portland and could shoot, right? Like he couldn't make anything.
Tell me about it.
He gets the point. It's the opposite of the Laker effect, right? Lakers get shooters, all of a sudden they can't shoot. Yeah. Portland gets guys who can't shoot, now they can't shoot.
Portland got a lot of young wings, bro. They got a lot of young wings. So Portland, they probably will get off Jeremy Grant because they got so many young wings. I don't know why you pay him a bunch of money. Unless Dame just say, I need him back. But Dame has shown, bro, he don't want to go join nobody. He don't mind somebody coming and joining him in Portland, but he don't want to go join nobody. He's shown that clearly. So I don't see him saying now. Because, if he goes, going to New York, he's not joining anybody. Think about it. What superstars there? You see what I'm saying? Nobody. Yeah. Even if he went to Brooklyn right now. Say he took Brooklyn. Yeah. What superstars there? Oh my God, y'all! These refs are tripping. This game has got. Have y'all watched that?
Out of hand. Yeah.
They're clotheslining each other. I'm like, what the world? They just did you see what Jokic did on that screen, bro? He just leveled campaign, and they didn't call nothing. It took them a minute to call it.
Yeah, and then he flopped on that back. He knocked. He fouled 3 people on that screen.
Jokic is acting like a bowling ball out here, y'all. He is hitting everybody. This dude, they done pissed this dude off, bro.
He came.
Hey,
He
do y'all
came
feel
from
like
the
the
wing.
Knicks might try to be a player or something?
What's that?
You said what?
To the coach.
So do you think the Knicks would try to be a player in a deal like that for Middleton? Because you know they've been trying to get off salary.
I don't think
they're not getting off salary by adding Milton though. Make $40 million.
Yeah, that's
well, long term possibly. They get off long term.
Yeah,
salary.
that's what I'm saying. Because you know, like I don't know if they truly believe in RJ Barrett.
I think the Knicks, they're not giving him up for Middleton.
They don't want to swap Randall or something like that.
The Knicks want a star, bro. Now, see, the Knicks, you sell them on getting Dame, even though you got Brunson there, because you lost out on old boy. So they need a star. The Knicks need but they think they need a star to really compete. They need a star. So
I think if Dame gets moved, that's where he gets moved too. If he gets moved.
Philip, thanks for the Cash App, Philip. Appreciate you. Y'all hit up the Cash App, man. This thing here costs some money we doing right here. Yeah, so what you saying?
149 people in here, 126 likes. So get those likes up too.
For real. He said Bucks need to let Marshawn Bertram get some run. Yeah, I like him. I think he probably by next year he probably be a little better though.
What is he? Position.
Marshawn, he's 6'7", wing. He athletic. He was on the G League Unite team. He's first round. He's like the 16th pick, something like that, right?
Well, that's another reason you can let Middleton go, because it sounds like he's his size. I don't know if he plays the same way as Middleton, as he can stroke it or not.
Nah, he'll shoot like
he can't. Yeah, he can't get buckets like Middleton. A little bit more raw.
Athletic and he play defense. He
when Middleton first came to the league, he couldn't get buckets like that either.
That's true.
Y'all remember Middleton in Detroit? He couldn't get buckets like that.
Yeah, he developed that. Props to him. He put the work in.
Yeah.
He could still get buckets, but he just not to the level of a championship contender of having him as your second best offensive threat.
Yeah, Middleton needs to be your fourth option now.
Nah,
third or fourth option.
I think he's good at number.
Well, shoot, hey, hold on. He's the third option, and what's the name now? It didn't work. You got Giannis.
Option.
Shoot, actually, I think he fell down to their fifth option, because a fourth option because shoot, Lopez. I gotta go look. He might have been getting more shots than Middleton.
Shots a game. Let's take a look at that. You might be, especially when he starts jacking up threes.
I know Holiday really is their true second option. Middleton was third, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Well, I mean, Lopez just came off first team All NBA defense, so he's gonna.
He made first team All defense this year.
Yeah, he made first team.
I didn't get to see those lists, y'all. I saw they released them, but I didn't see the list. Everybody remember the list?
Caruso was on first team.
Caruso made first team.
Caruso made first team.
Hold on. Did he just tell me Caruso made first team All defense?
He did. He made first team.
You gotta be freaking kidding me, bro. How many games did Caruso play?
Yeah, he was out a while.
Bro,
he was out a while. I'll look it up right now.
BS right there, bro. That's some BS. I ain't, man. I'm sorry. I love Caruso. First team?
He did.
Yeah, I said that's
first team was Evan Mobley. Yeah, first team was Evan Mobley, Brook Lopez, Jackson Jr.
Hold on.
Holiday and Caruso. They were all first team.
I can't hear him. Who was all first team again?
Evan Mobley, Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson Jr., Drew Holiday, Alex Caruso.
Jalen
read the second team.
He was knocking shit up.
I know Dylan Brooks was second team, but I don't remember the rest. Who's the second team?
How Jalen McDaniel ain't make none of the teams? He's locking shit up all season.
Wow, bro.
Let me try to see him. Wait a second.
He said Middleton and 2 picks to New Orleans for Ingram.
No way. They don't have the picks to do it. They gave away all their picks for Holiday. They don't got it.
Yeah, they don't have any picks is the problem.
They don't have any picks. It's hard for them to get younger. Yeah, so it's
Terrence Hill. Thanks for the super chat, Terrence Hill.
let's see
the Cash App.
Second team was Dylan Brooks, OG, Draymond Green, Bam Adebayo, and Derek White was second team.
Wow. So you take Marcus Smart, and he was player of the year, and he don't make none of the teams this year?
Yeah, he was defensive player of the year. Yeah, a year ago.
Yeah,
and didn't make any of the teams this year.
Nope.
But Elder, how Jalen McDaniels didn't make none of the teams? He's the best wing
I agree. I'm sorry. I don't even think Caruso. He was decent, bro. Caruso. I don't even think he should have made top 3. I don't think he should have been on any of the defensive teams. What in the world is going on in the NBA, y'all?
Let me see how many games he played. I know he missed a lot of games. Let me see.
That's the thing I'm tripping on too. He didn't play a lot of games. He missed a ton of games this year.
67 games. So he met the. So he played 67.
Oh, he played 67. That's more than I thought. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I didn't think he played in that many games.
I thought last year was that Grayson Allen injury. This year he played more. So yeah, this year 67 games. I thought it was less than that too. To be honest, I feel like every time I saw a Bulls game, he was on the bench in street clothes. Like,
see, a lot of times too, and a lot of times too, he's playing like 8 minutes. Like he had a lot of games he didn't really play that much. That's
he
why
started, didn't he?
Yeah, and then that's
started, didn't
he? Started 36 of those games.
Yeah, they kept going in and out a lot. They needed a point guard.
Yeah, and he was only playing 23 minutes a game.
Yeah, they're going in and out the lineup. And he made first team with 23 minutes.
23 minutes a game. Are you serious, man?
Crazy. That's
backup minutes. That's not even starter minutes.
Yeah.
That's not starter minutes.
He started he started 36 games of the 67 he played. So he's not even like a full-time starter.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I just looked at it. Marcus Smart got 12 first team votes and 11 second team votes.
But he didn't make first, second, or third team this year?
No, there's only 2 teams.
It's only 2 defensive teams?
Yeah, it's only 2.
They only
How many did
third?
I don't think there is a third for defensive teams.
I see.
Did McDaniels have any votes? He had to have had some votes.
They're saying he's the biggest.
I'm about to look up right now.
Them niggas down. Hey, they down 20 now, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was the steak I ate for dinner.
Did you see it? False visions?
Yeah, maybe it was a steak.
McDaniels got 3 first place and 34 second.
Wow.
McDaniels? Wow. Only 3 first. Okay, that's.
Yeah, he got 3 first and 34 second.
How many first place votes did Caruso get?
I'm about to look it up right now. Caruso got.
There's two guys I'm curious about. Is how many first place Caruso got and how many second place Dylan Brooks got.
Caruso got 50 first place and 25 second.
Wow, man. That's a ton.
Your boy Dylan Brooks made second team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How many votes did he get for second? Because that's. I mean, I agree. Dylan is a better defender than he played in the playoffs.
46 seconds.
Yeah. For Dylan, wow. So he got what 12 more than McDaniels. That's crazy. I can't even say like
wow.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Claxton wasn't up there.
Me too. Very surprised Claxton went up there.
Yeah, good point.
He was dominating it.
Y'all see Boogie cooking in Puerto Rico?
He did what?
Boogie cooking in Puerto Rico.
Who is?
Boogie Cousins.
Oh, he down there in Puerto Rico now?
Yeah. He said, man, forget that. Give me some money.
Yeah,
He admitted
Claxton
today
got
he
25
got a
second
ring from
space and no first.
for Claxton. Wow.
Yeah, no first, but he got 25 seconds.
Derek White made it. I ain't know Derek White was their best defender.
He ain't their best defender. That's why I'm tripping. He's a good defender. They got a team for good defenders, but Derek White is not their best defender. Not even close. He's not even the third best defender.
No. I mean, it was Smart, Robert
God
Williams.
dang.
Like,
Robert Williams.
I ain't even including Robert Williams.
Or
Oh,
Bridges.
not? Oh, man.
What
Then,
about
then he's
Mikal
definitely
Bridges?
not.
Bridges didn't make it. Oh, my God. Bridges didn't make it?
Yep, Bridges didn't make it either.
Yeah, his game changed up once he got to Brooklyn. He started focusing a little bit more on offense, so he wasn't the same defender in Brooklyn.
But he
But
got
still,
there late.
like,
I'm pretty sure he still.
I mean, he still had 20-something games.
He said, Jalen said Kareem and Elder Lakers need to get Grant in free agency. He can score and defend. Well, we can't pay him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not happening.
We ain't getting no free agents. They told you that the Lakers used Russell Westbrook's, they used these trades as pre-free agency.
Yep.
So this was our free agency. So now what we do is we'll re-sign most of these guys just to have for leverage for trades. And who knows? Because the 17th guy, even though he may be a good player, he may not get minutes for the Lakers. When you look at the team coming back, like where is that person going to fit in, and how's he going to beat and get in a rotation? Because if he's really mentally that good, he's probably going to be drafted earlier than that. So they're looking at a project at the 17th pick. If I'm the Lakers, I go get a wing that's older, like what's the name them did, Sacramento, because that Murray dude was older. He was a sophomore, but I think he had already been. I think he was 20 or 21 already.
Yeah, his brother's a junior. They twins.
Yeah. Bro, are y'all peeping this game? What's wrong with these refs? Did y'all just see that play? Wait till y'all see. You're 30 seconds behind.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Durant's going to be dribbling up, and he gets tripped, bro. Oh, my. It's this.
They didn't call that? Oh, yeah.
No, they did not call that, bro. I'm telling you, I have seen some. This was taking me back to the 80s, bro. I'm like, God dang, I'm seeing guys get clotheslined, and look how physical old boy is, bro. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
wow.
That's letting them play.
They letting them play, bro. This is beyond. I ain't seen the NBA let them do this in a long time.
I like that.
Bro, but no, you got to see some of the stuff, Kareem. Some of this,
that KD
it's
fall
just throwing blows.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You can't be dribbling the ball and then you get accidentally tripped and they don't call it. Even an accident trip. They letting them go on both sides.
Yeah,
wow.
But there was one play where Joker went from essentially one baseline, curled up the free throw line. He like bowling ball through 3 separate dudes before they called something.
Phoenix ain't got that energy. Denver got that energy. Somebody said that was going to be the case.
Let me ask y'all this. So if Kevin Durant don't win, how would y'all look at his I'll give him a pass this year.
I do too, but most people saying he don't get a pass because he's picking the teams and doing what he want to do, going where he want to go. But I'd like to see this team all year with him.
That's why I said with the Lakers too. That's why I said I ain't gonna kill the Lakers if they don't win. Like I know a lot of people can probably kill the Lakers if they don't win a championship. I'm not gonna kill them.
I just don't know how you could be a superstar player like that. I don't know how you could be any player like this and get tripped the way Kevin Durant just got tripped, bro. They don't call a foul. That is incredible. He's dribbling the ball. It's not like he's running and trying to get it. He's dribbling the ball. He's on a fast break.
That could have been a bad. That could have been a bad fall too.
Oh,
man,
he could have got hurt. He could have got hurt.
His legs went out.
He's skinny. He landed hard.
Yeah.
He's going so fast.
Do y'all think the altitude
he looked
is
around like, "Are you
Phoenix?
crazy?"
The altitude, man, it take you a minute. Any y'all ever done that before? Go and then play in Denver? Man, that ain't no joke. Altitude ain't no joke.
No.
It take you a minute to adjust to that, bro.
They say it's crazy.
Yeah, that's the players are saying it takes like, oh wow. Some players don't even adjust to the third or fourth quarter, man. By then you blown out. Some guys don't adjust.
They should tear you up that running game, Alex Henderson. That's why you notice all different teams they tell you to run. Any coach out there,
they know
run that.
Well, they got the advantage, so they should. They should.
Boston Celtics like that too. Them dead spots on that parquet floor.
Yeah.
And turn the heat up. Remember they did that to Kareem?
They did all kinds of. They did all kinds of crazy stuff. Turned the heat up. Only cold water in the shower. Didn't get him clean drinking water. Dirty towels. Like they did all kinds of crazy stuff to the Lakers, man.
Boston didn't care. Boston did not care. He said I used to work for the Staples Center. Oh, okay, thank you. He said he worked for the Staples Center.
Who was that? Bless you?
Yeah.
Was that Yeshua?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh yeah. He be at every game. He be at
all the Laker game.
Wow, y'all see that, man?
He just push jokers, boy. They getting touchy over there, boy.
No, you see what the dude's doing? They're trying to meet, and the Denver players are trying to get into their huddle. And KD giving bowls. He just bowled Brown in the lip.
Yeah,
Jokic flop. You see Jokic flop? You see Jokic flop?
Y'all see it on the Jumbotron right there? I just see it. We watching the Jumbotron.
Oh yeah, he pushed.
They just gave KD a tech for pushing everybody. That's
the
last thing y'all needed to do.
Yeah, why are they gonna let Bruce Brown run around the whole huddle, stir this whole thing up, and then
the producer showing that producer Earl for showing that on the Jumbotron for people who can't watch it. Shout out to Earl, man. Send Earl some super chat, y'all. Some cash apps.
Yeah, we can't leave it up too long for you guys, but we gave you, it was perfect timing to see that little incident that went down right there.
Man, crazy.
You saw Bruce Brown instigated that whole thing, right?
I did.
Yeah, I did. It's like he does it.
I'm telling you, the refs don't have no control over this game, in my opinion. They don't have control over this game.
I think
I won't be surprised if Brown's going to run real quick.
How y'all like that Bruce Brown?
That's a great pickup. Cheap too.
Super cheap. He's about to be free agent too. A player like that, they wouldn't be able to get 2
years. I think he signed 2 years.
I think it's a player option next year though. I think he did a 1-1. Let me check.
Let me see.
Because they were talking about how they're going to struggle to keep him. Let me see.
See, that's good GMs who do good pickups like that. You don't always need the splashy moves. You have to know your team.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about with Milwaukee. When you're a small market too, you really have to find guys that fit your system and work well with. They gave Bruce Brown a tech that work well with your superstars.
You're right.
So Giannis, what I want is shooters with Giannis, because Giannis needs shooters, y'all.
Yep.
That Jokic flop, man. That Jokic flop, that's crazy.
That's why Brooklyn couldn't keep him too, because they didn't have they gave him, looks like, the mid-level. And that's another thing, Elder, that not only the Lakers gonna be able to sign all these players, but I think because of the kind of the run that they're on right now, that they're gonna be able to get a pretty high quality guy for their mid-level this summer too.
Who?
The Lakers. I'm saying because of the run they're on, the way they're playing, and with this new roster, I think they're mid-level. I think, man,
I don't know who it's gonna be. I hope Lonnie decides to stay and take it again.
Because if they, especially if they
mid-level gonna be?
Well, that's what I'm hoping.
How much of the what?
If they can get to where it's a 12, if they can get to where they can pay the 12 million mid level, I think they can keep Lonnie. But if it's like,
oh no, like if you take that mid level, that hard caps you. You know that, right?
Not in this mid-level, not in the new one for lower, not in this new one though. In the new one, they said for this, if you stay below the second apron, you could use it. It's like a reward for staying. It's the higher
below
mid-level,
the second apron. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the higher, and I'll have to double check this, but I'm pretty sure it does. The higher mid-level is kind of a reward for staying below it. So it's a little bit different. It doesn't hard cap you like the other one did.
All right.
So they could potentially have 12 mil. Yeah, so that again, they're doing everything. They're rewarding those for staying under it.
If we got that, we're gonna keep somebody. They'll actually probably put Rui in that, y'all. Honestly,
but they can go over to sign Rui. They don't have to because they got Rui's bird rights. Yeah, so that's actually it's beneficial.
Yeah, they would have to do it on a guy like Lonnie if they think he's worth that money and want to keep him at that money.
I think with a guy like Kelly. You think you gotta get a guy like Kelly Oubre around that number?
I would rather have Lonnie.
Yeah, I do.
I like Oubre, but I'd rather have Lonnie. He's been with my team. I know him already. You know what I mean? Lonnie can score too. And the thing that Lonnie did, I was on Lonnie big time because he wasn't committed on the defensive end. The Lakers figured out a way to put him out there to his strength. Because one thing I have to be honest, Lonnie can, like, he's athletic. So if he's just guarding a guy one-on-one, he can do that. You know what I'm saying? He can do that. The problem you see with Lonnie, if you go back and watch film on him, that extra rotation and knowing when to, you know what I mean? That's the stuff that got him. Well, when they stuck him on Clay, that was perfect. You just chase him. You ain't got to worry about rotation. You go where he go. Yeah, you go where he go. And Clay didn't like that.
Mm-hmm. And with his leaping ability, he can make up for the extra step that he gets. With his leaping ability, he can make up for that extra step off. If Clay's got a step on him, when he stops to catch it, that leaping ability makes up the space. So it's. You're absolutely right.
What helped the Lakers was Lonnie he's the man. He's athletic, and you could see he just had fresh legs, bro. Them dudes was tired, and Lonnie had fresh legs. So the Lakers got a lot of dudes with fresh legs, though. Like Troy Brown got fresh legs. Beasley got fresh legs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if we in the game, bro, I'm telling you, I give Golden State a little bit of their own medicine. Now I'm not junking it up, but I'm telling you, I may use them dudes in short spurts, bro. And I'm talking about I'm using them and I'm running plays for them. And I'm like, go hard, score, wear they little tails out. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't pick up the pace, but go hard and score. Exactly. Don't just get in there jacking shots at 16 seconds on the shot clock. I'm not saying that. But we get up there, then we set a little this and that, do our little action and motion, boom, then set the play. You shooting at 10, 9, 8 seconds, I'm good. Still give us a chance to get a rebound, I'm good. So pace is very important, and that's another thing I got to give LeBron. He's really helped keep this pace, him and D Ham, and he's kept this pace down, man, because they just want to run. They want to run, junk the game up, make it, where you scrapping. Man, Booker ain't efficient tonight, y'all. He's 6 for 16. He's 6 for 16.
He started off great. He was like 5 for his first 7, right? So then now he
was 4-4 at one point, I know. Yeah, he they locking him up now. They cut it a little bit. They were down 20 plus, 22 or something like that. They cut it a little bit, y'all.
Yo, let me ask y'all this. What if Golden State go to Milwaukee and be like, yo, we give you Poole, he's from Milwaukee, and y'all take Chris Middleton?
No. The only reason why is, to me, Golden State don't need to get no older. Them guys gonna be a year older next year. I would love to get off Poole's contract, but you know what though? You know what?
You know what? I don't know.
I'm thinking about that a little more because he only got 1 year left in his contract. Yeah, because that gives them a lot of salary relief too. To sign some of them other guys ain't gonna need to sign.
And he
which
fits,
will be
he fits their
Draymond.
timeline. Yeah, he fits their timeline.
He does.
So
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be bad.
They got to get rid of Poole. Poole is bugged out, man.
Yeah. They're
My thing is this though. Will Milwaukee want to commit to that kind of money? Because Poole contract just not started, so that's what, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
His this year.
Yeah.
He didn't get paid this year. That money kicks in next year.
It kicks in.
That money kicks in next year. Yeah, it's the 4-year deal.
Because
yeah,
he didn't become a free agent. Like they extended him.
And then, do you think Poole fits? Does he fit Milwaukee?
He's from Milwaukee.
I don't care.
Well,
does he fit Milwaukee?
He fit the team. Yeah.
He said,
I don't necessarily think he. I don't care about that, bro. That book can be born at the stadium, bro. While the game going on, you're in the cheerleader. Hey, you could have been conceived in the stadium. If you don't fit this team and you making that kind of money, hell no. He make a lot of bread, bro.
He signed through 26, 27.
For them to pick him up.
Nah, bro.
He said, Tom Lue said no team taking him 140. A team would take him.
Every contract can be moved. Every contract can be moved, but
it's gonna cost.
But if I'm a championship level team, I can't make a mistake with $140 million contract.
No,
I can't
not
do
championship.
That. So if I don't really believe he helps me, and I see him because of that kind of money, he got to be in my starting lineup. So you starting him and Holiday together? I don't think so, y'all. I don't think so.
Golden State would have to give up more than just Poole because he's making like 28 and Middleton's 40 and making 40. So
we know that,
they'd have to give up Poole and someone else.
That's just the starting point of the
Well, Poole makes how much?
He's going to be 28 next year. 28 mil.
Oh, that's it? Oh, it goes up.
Yeah,
okay.
It's his first extension.
Yeah, I thought it was like 35.
It tops out at 35. It tops out at 35 and 26, 27.
Damn. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Poole going somewhere though if they smart.
Yeah.
Poole going somewhere.
An older player or another young player. See, that's the thing. I think he's gonna get swapped out for a veteran. I don't think he'll get swapped out for another young player.
Well, what
Golden
veteran?
State guys not looking so hot now. Think about it. They was talking about like they had we got Wiseman, Poole, Moody, Kuminga, and they was holding on to them guys. Y'all remember?
Yeah, they were saying they were set for now and the future.
What about this deal? Hey, what about this deal, y'all, for Golden State? And I may be stretching here a little bit, but Poole for DeRozan.
You know,
I like that. I think that's good. Yeah. Think about it.
Solid veteran. Can score. He's become a pretty good. He's over. This is the last year for DeRozan, remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is the third year that deal with the Bulls. So it's over for DeRozan. This is the last year for his contract. So you don't have to keep, man. I'm like, if you're looking for a veteran that fits your scheme, and now he gets you what you don't want to do, because they just want to do layups and threes. Well, now he's your mid-range assassin. Not that you don't have great mid-range people, but those guys don't want to shoot that shot. He will.
Him and Wiggins, and
I think, I think if the Bulls are smart, I think if the Bulls are smart, they get off that. And I think Poole fits with the Bulls too, though.
Yeah, they want.
I think you do, because
he fits your timeline.
Well, the reason why I say it fits is because you need a dynamic guard, because you already got 2 defensive guards, but they don't score a lot in Lonzo and Caruso. You see what I'm saying? You need a dynamic guard, and they don't have it. So put him next to Levine. Oh boy, because Levine can easily move to the 3 for them, because they played DeRozan at the 3. They played DeRozan at the 3, so you can just move Levine to the 3. Have Caruso when he healthy, Lonzo.
Lonzo, and Poole. Because Poole is better outside shooter than DeRozan. I like that trade, Elder. If I'm both teams, I'd do it.
Yeah, I don't even think Zoe's playing next year, but at the end of that, but yeah, I think that's a team. That's a deal that can work for most teams. No, they said
hey y'all, I kind of like this. I kind of like this Braun dude.
Yeah, that third surgery on his knee.
That Braun dude for Denver, man. That little white guy's scrappy, bro.
Christian Braun.
He just got a pick. He just got a pick and punched on AD. I mean, punched on KD. Like, don't jump, sucker.
Y'all see,
and he went behind his back.
Producers putting all the Jordan Poole highlights on the Jumbotron. I don't know if y'all catch that, but the producer put all the Jordan Poole highlights on the Jumbotron. I don't know if y'all catch it, but every time we talk about a player, he putting their highlights up there. He done put
okay, that's cool.
What about Indiana for Golden State? What about a Miles Turner, Buddy Hield type deal?
I don't see Miles Turner going anywhere now.
It would have to be for Buddy Hield. Yeah,
he's good money.
Which I wouldn't.
Yeah, Miles Turner, good money for them right now.
Yeah,
he's good money for them now. They paid him. He got another year to go on his contract though, bro. After this year.
Oh yeah, they signed him.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that he would fit well in Golden State.
Is his passing on the level it needs to be to go to Golden State?
Yeah, he became a better passer than he did in Indiana.
Did he?
Better.
That's why I said
better,
DeRozan. Because DeRozan passes on another level. He became a real good playmaker passer. He has in Golden State. I mean, in San Antonio. Yeah, in San Antonio, he developed that, and I just see him as a better fit than Rudy. Not Rudy. What's his name? Whatever his name is in Indiana. He can shoot, but I don't necessarily know if he's gonna fit their passing. Like, will he be able to make those passes and he'll make the cuts and stuff.
But Elder, like you said, think about this. Them dudes, reason why, like what you said, they've missed a lot of shots. They shoot a lot of threes. Now you got somebody knocking them. He shoot 50%. He's knocking that mid range down. So now you got somebody to go through when them. Yeah, I think I like that trade.
Oh yeah, and he's a calming thing when you need a bucket. DeRozan, bro, it's like no one in the league can stop him from getting to that elbow, bro, and shooting that ball. Because once he gets there, if he got that back to you, it doesn't matter if you're 7 foot. He can turn and get that shot off still. So DeRozan, he's a beast, bro. He's a beast.
Y'all heard it here first. So when this season over, I want to hear them ESPN dudes stealing the takes.
Hey,
that's a
good
take.
That was a great take, Elder.
Hey,
that was a really
good.
Here's another. They always steal it, Kareem. They gonna steal them, bro. Here's another one that may work, y'all. Honestly, because I know DeRozan really wants to come to the Lakers. He does, and the Lakers. If you really look, besides LeBron, everybody else is under 30. Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. So they could use a veteran like DeRozan. So I could see the Lakers do sign and trade with the Bulls because the Bulls finna cut all that salary. They don't want to be over the thing, so they finna cut that salary and do a sign and trade and take D'Lo back. Because again, the Bulls gonna need a guard, y'all. They need some kind of guard. They need a guard bad, in my opinion. And I'm not mad at a D'Lo Levine backcourt. I'm not mad at that. Because Lonzo, I don't think Lonzo gonna be available this year, y'all. I don't think he is. That third surgery.
He said no.
And the type
already.
He's not.
Yeah, so you're not gonna have Lonzo.
But
you're not gonna have Lonzo.
So you would do D'Lo though?
So
man, that's
tough. My thing is this. For the Bulls, who you gonna get?
Well, what if you could do the Beasley, Bamba, and that pick.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jeff, because Beasley
you could do Beasley because
here's the problem. Here's the problem. I'm not giving that pickup for DeRozan, y'all. I'm not giving it up for him. He's too old, and he only got 1 year left.
And they said this draft
I'm
is
not.
super deep.
I'm not giving, and I don't know when DeRozan gonna fall out the. I don't know. I personally, I would not get that pickup for DeRozan. I wouldn't. I would not get that pickup to get DeRozan in. I just wouldn't.
I don't think I'd give up. I don't think I'd give up D'Lo for DeRozan either, though. I don't think I'd move D'Lo. So my thing would be in that deal, it'd be Beasley, Bamba, and the pick because you're effectively giving up the pick to be able to keep D'Lo.
Now,
so essentially,
my thing though is, why does that benefit the Bulls though? How does that benefit the Bulls? They get nothing in that draft. They get nothing. I don't want your scraps. I don't want a third round guy that can't even play for Orlando and he's one of the laziest men in the league just because the salary coming off. That's the only benefit.
That pick though, because they lost. They're gonna lose their pick because what's the name?
Well, if they, you know what though, I can't be hip. I can't talk against myself. The Bulls are shedding salary, so you're right. That in both of those are expiring.
Bomba's isn't fully guaranteed. Now Beasley would have to they'd have to opt into Beasley. They'd have to keep him for the year. But Bamba is partially guaranteed. So
non-guaranteed.
Then bought out. Yeah.
Is it partial or not? I thought they said it was not guaranteed at all.
I think if he's kept after the beginning of the season, let me check real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, after June 30.
I believe it's partially.
I
think it's partially.
If he's cut by June 30th, he gets nothing, right?
Yeah, it's a partial.
But
they have to opt in. They have to opt in.
May 16th is the lottery, y'all. That's when is that? Tuesday, the lottery. We're gonna see who's gonna get the big.
And the draft is on the 24th, right?
June, yeah.
So June 24th. So yeah, I think Angie put it up there the other day. June 30th is the date to where if he's on the roster, he gets some kind of money or something. But again,
it's partial.
You do a draft day trade. I can see that. The Bulls were really they would really be having to trying to get rid of salary at that point. Because you could cut Bamba and save $10 million right there. Do the trade
and you can
get
him
him
move.
and do the trade and trap.
Yes, because if the Bulls don't get a top 4 pick, they lose their pick to Orlando anyway.
That's not happening.
Oh, the Bulls don't get a top 4 pick?
Yeah, if they don't get a top 4 pick, they lose their pick.
I'm telling you what I'm doing then. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm not giving that 2029 the 2029 pick. I'm giving this year's pick. I do that. I would do that. They could get this year's pick. You do for that. I mean, that's the pick. Because I see what he's saying, Jeff. The pick is what's enticing the Bulls. It's cheap money.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm doing Bamba, I'm doing Beasley, and this year's pick to get DeRozan. Yeah. That's a high enough pick. But it's not. You were saying this year's pick. My bad. I thought you were talking about that 2029 pick.
Oh, this year's pick.
No,
I can't trade it until New
this
Orleans.
Year's pick? I would
technically it's still a pick swap. New Orleans has to officially decline it, which they're going to. But
no, they won't swap because their pick is better than ours. They won't swap.
No, they're not going to, but they can. No. That's what I'm saying. But they have until a certain time to make it official. They can. There's gamesmanship, right? If they want to hold up the Lakers from making any trades, they can take their time on announcing the decision.
Well, that type of trade for the Lakers would be. They got to do that. They have to do that before draft day. So that pick would be. They got to make that decision before draft day.
Yeah,
so that pick will be a draft day trade because the Lakers would agree and then pick who the Bulls want. You know what I mean? They would have to agree with somebody. Yeah. Now, see, I can see that right there could be a deal. That right there could be a deal. Yeah. Because Bamba saves them $10 million because they could just cut him as soon as they get him. As long as they cut him before June 30th, that's $10 million they just saved. Then you got Beasley, who, you need a guard. He can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? But he's on expiring as well. And then you get that pick, who is cheap money. What's the 17th player makes now? $4 million a year, maybe? $3 million, $3.5, $4 million a year? Yeah. So that's cheap money.
Manimal. Yeah, Manimal. It works wonders, Manimal. Hit me into my DM. It's Kareem.
That's good, Jeff. I kept thinking of 2029. I was like,
No, I'm
oh,
talking about
hell
this
no.
year.
I'm not
Yeah.
giving that pick up for old DeRozan. Not that pick.
No, this year. I mean, because you said, like you said, it's a guy they're probably not going to play much anyways. You know, so
yeah, he with this
him,
team, I don't see that guy getting in the rotation for the Lakers. I don't.
and you
I don't see
keep
him getting
D'Lo.
there. DeRozan. Oh my God, bro. DeRozan come. Oh my God, bro. The nigga be mad at Chicago, bro. They would be so pissed at Chicago. They would be mad at Chicago. But that do work. All that salary works, bro. It all works. And we may even get a small player back because that's more. If you got $4 million in that pick and 26 in the players, that's 30 mil. And DeRozan making what, 27, 28?
27.
We may mess around because you may want to do three. You may want to do 3 for 2.
Beasley's 15.
So
Beasley's 15, and
I thought it was
10.
16 next year. I thought it was. I'm sorry.
16.
I thought it was 16 next year.
And then what they also did was they were smart when they signed Harrison. They put the second year at the team as a team option, so they can move him, but they can't move him until that trade. If they include him, they have to be held back till. I gotta check the date, but I think it's July something. I don't think they.
I'm
they
talking about the Lakers. I'm talking about the Lakers maybe getting a small player from the Bulls. Some $1 million, $2 million player that they want to move, just to make the money fully match up. I have to go look at their roster and see.
It's a very
I have to go look, but man, that because I think the Bulls. Remember, I said this last year, at the beginning of the year, in the summer. This is what the Bulls should do this year. They didn't. They went for it, and it cost them. I told Herm, "You're going to be mad because they're going to go for it, and they're going to waste a bunch of money, and they're going to be forced, and They did. They wasted them, and now they lose their pick this year, and they still got all that money on the books. Lonzo on the book. You see what I'm saying? They got to cut some salary somewhere, but still bring in young enough talent to get out there and play.
And they
They
probably wouldn't have much trouble. They probably wouldn't have much trouble flipping Beasley for something if they wanted to get off him too. So their teams would take him.
They could.
I think Beasley gonna have he's gonna have shooters. He's a shooter. And he's young, and I don't think
Beasley gonna have shooters. And, hey, Kareem, and he's a shooter, and he's an expiring contract.
Expiring contract.
I mean, that's gonna be. He's gonna be attracted to some teams.
Yeah, I was telling people for weeks that they didn't trade for Bamba to play him. They trade him to be able to add him to outgoing salary in the trade. So like now, what happens? That's one thing, but that is pretty much what their motivation was in getting him.
Good. That's the only benefit because he sucks.
That was.
And I'm telling you, if I don't see him traded or cut, but see, I really want him traded because I want him traded. Get something for him. That would be perfect if the Bulls are looking to get off of that. And just let's keep it real. Boy's not a part of your future. You're not finna re-sign him. You're not gonna re-sign DeRozan. I don't think he wants to be resigned. He wants to go to LA. Remember, he was ready to go. Yeah. This is the way he gets to go to LA and keep his money. We got your rights. We got your rights. So if y'all are just fantastic together, now the Lakers resign you.
Exactly.
They do for you what they do for you. What Russ wanted to happen for him. See, Russ wanted to be in that situation with the Lakers. Now it would be DeRozan. And man, I think the league will be pissed. you
good.
You give up a pick you weren't supposed to get, and you give up 2 guys that ain't even playing for you for DeRozan. Yep. I mean, don't forget, y'all. DeRozan halfway through the season was the top 5 MVP candidate.
He made All-Star this year, right? He made All-Star this year, right?
I think he did. Yeah. And one of the dudes you're trading is Mo Bamba. That's great.
Oh my! That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, the thing works for all teams. Because if the Bulls are looking to get rid of salary, that's a great way to get rid of salary. you're going to lose. You're going to not lose. You're going to drop $10 million in salary instantly with Mo Bamba. $10 million.
And gain it.
Teams, I'm gonna tell you
And
right now, the teams gonna call for Mo. Teams are gonna be calling for Mo Bamba just to get that salary dropped off, bro.
That's why they traded for him.
Yeah, I just looked at their roster. The only player up there that's close to the $3 million, the $4 million that you're looking for would be Derrick Jones, but he has a player option.
No, I need $2 million.
Oh, you said 2?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
2 or 3? Yeah, that's what he makes. He makes 3.
You could.
I'm talking about a young player.
Derrick
Jones, young. Derrick Jones, like 26.
Yeah. What does he make? What does he make?
I would take Derrick Jones because he's a great defender.
Yeah, he jumps out the gym.
He's long, skinny. He got heart. I would take him, bro, for $3 million. That's all he makes.
Yeah, he
made 3 million.
They're definitely
$3,300,000.
They're definitely not giving him up, though. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't give him up. Not for $3 million.
He don't get that much wrong with them, though.
Oh yeah, he do. Nah, I'm keeping him. Now maybe, and then again, he's a veteran.
You want Andre Drummond back,
nah, we good on Drummond. We good on Drummond. We're good on Drummond.
He made the same thing there, mate.
I'm thinking a young sleeper. That's what I'm thinking. Because the Lakers are good at doing these drafts. Like the guy they got from Denver. I liked him. Davion Reed. I liked him.
Yeah,
He's just one of the dudes that he's a tweener, bro. And see what the Lakers needed? They really needed a ball handler. That's people don't know why they released him. The Lakers, when old boy Schroeder got hurt and all that, the Lakers were really low on ball handlers, y'all. So Shaquille Harrison, or whatever his name is, he can handle that ball. You know, he's a true point and all that, and he big, and he just fit their needs way more than Devon Reed did. Reed's a tweener. He's really a tweener between a 2 and a 3. He's an undersized 3, and he don't score and shoot the ball well enough to be a 2. But he can play D, if you know what I mean. He can play defense. But again, we got guys that are tweeners like that. Brown's a tweener. Lonnie Walker's a tweener. Shoot, freaking old boy's a tweener. What's his name? Hillbilly Kobe's a tweener. You see what I'm saying? We don't need to add no more guys like that. So that's why they let him go and brought in that Shaq dude. So I got why they made that move. But yeah, I'm looking for a steal. The Lakers are good at that, getting a steal where a guy they don't want to pay, or you know, he ain't been working out for them because he's unhappy or something. You know what I mean?
Rob a good GM. I'm glad people starting to see it now.
Thank you,
man. They be getting a lot of these trades. Kareem, they don't want to admit it, but a lot of these times these bookers be getting a lot of these trade ideas right here from they call these the streets, the slums. They be getting them from us. I'm telling you, they do.
DeRozan makes 28.6 next year.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
bro.
This is when the season we really gonna get open. We just touching on this.
We barely getting going.
Yeah.
You said what, Queen?
No, Davon Green, the producer, put it up there. The
what he put up there?
Out there. Man, I want y'all to get a producer some love tonight, man. He out there.
Yeah, show some love to him.
Yeah, man. Salute to him, man. He doing a wonderful job.
Man, I tell you this, it's gonna be a lot. They're already maneuvering. Stephen A. Smith talking about he'd rather have Cat than Julius Randle. I'm telling y'all, these teams all finna maneuver, especially these teams that went all in and they didn't win. They losing in the first and second round. All these teams are gonna be moving, making major moves. All of them gonna be making moves.
I agree.
Yep.
This might be one of the craziest off seasons in a while.
I think the Clippers are gonna make a ton of moves. I do.
They got to.
I think the Clippers gonna make multiple moves, bro. They got this is the thing. They got too much talent to let just sit and not utilize. They need roster balance, just like the Lakers need it. They balance their unbalance is totally different though. They got way too much talent. They do. They got too much talent, too many wings. They got a whole team full of wings. Them in Toronto do. They got to balance that team out and get what they need.
And
they still searching for a floor general that can control the pace. That's what they're really looking for, y'all. He don't need to be the greatest assist guy in the world. He just needs to be able to really truly control the pace and take the ball out of Paul George's hand and be healthy.
They don't even have enough money to re-sign Russ.
I mean, from what I'm understanding, I think they can only offer Russ a 15% increase from what he's making now.
And what's that, like 3.5?
No, 2. They make 2.5. Russ making 2.5.
No, I said with the
bet. No, it won't be that much.
So
It'll
I don't
be
even think I don't even think they get a mid-level this year. So if they don't get the mid-level,
because they don't get a mid-level, so they can't put him in that. So the most they can offer Russ is a 15% increase. That's it.
The best for Russ would be to take another 1 year low end one and then get early bird rights next summer. But even at that point, he may just decide to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
I think Russ would be a good fit.
If some team comes in and offers Russ that 3 year 75 or 360, something like that, he may take it. I know he wants to be in LA, but I think Russ kind of selfish like that, in my opinion. I don't see him turn that money down. I think a team could possibly do it. I think a team could. Russ looked pretty good with freaking the Clippers. His defense, everything. He looked good with the Lakers coming off the bench in that situation. He looked good with the Clippers. I could see a team, and let's keep it real. Russ 34. He just turned 34. But Russ played 82 games, bro. He played every game. He never heard I mean, you ain't worried about Russ not being there for the next 3 years.
Yeah, he gonna be there.
I mean, Russ he could play till he's 45.
Like I could see Russ in Miami. I just don't know if they maneuver to. Like I could see that. There's a couple scenarios. Chicago,
do it.
I'm telling you, Brooklyn need him because they need somebody like him. They need somebody.
Chicago needs him bad, bro. But
Chicago will be a good fit.
Him the money. Chicago, see, they ain't got no money, do they? Chicago,
not unless they move off of people.
Vucevic gonna be a free agent. Vucevic gonna be a free agent.
But you can't have Russ and DeRozan in that.
Well, if you move off DeRozan, if you do that salary kind of dump move, like if you do the DeRozan move, Vooch is gone. And who knows? Maybe they decide to blow it up. I mean, is Caruso's value ever going to be higher than it is right now?
Russ a free agent. You need money to sign Russ. You need money.
Well,
you need.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if they decide to full blow it up, if they decide to blow it up, they say they make a move Levine for someone that takes him in. If they decide to blow it up, is what I'm saying.
Ron
ain't got no money either.
I'm telling you this: if they can move DeRozan, because he's the older one. You just paid Levine. Move DeRozan because he's gone anyways, and he's not part of your future. I'm moving DeRozan to try to get some salary free. Man, can you imagine Russ and Levine in the backcourt, y'all? That's a rough backcourt. Ooh-wee. You talking a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism, a lot of scoring. Woo! That's a rough backcourt, bro.
You think the Clippers?
And then you re-sign Kobe White and make him your sixth man, or put Kobe White at the 2, Russ at the 1, and put Levine at the 3. Because you've been running the 3-guard offense for the last few years anyway. You could get away with that easily. All that athleticism, all that size.
Adu is good on Chicago. The guard.
Yeah.
Bro. Russ loves Billy Donovan.
He ain't a starter.
He loves Billy
Donovan.
To
me though. Yeah, he does. Man.
Adu a bench player.
I'm trying, but he a good guy coming off the bench. That Ado dude coming off the bench in 6-man role, 7-man role. I'm telling you, I told them this. They should have made the trade with the Lakers, and they could have got Russ then. That's what they should have done. Dump the salary, get Russ. You have his bird rights. You'll be able to resign him. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I don't know if Russ wanted to. Matter of fact, was Chicago in the mix for Russ?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They were. It was
Chicago.
When
he was
Chicago, Miami, and
Chicago,
yeah,
Miami.
Bro, I think Russ may mess around. I think Russ may mess around and go to Chicago this summer because the Clippers just can't pay him. And if Chicago can figure out a way to pay Russ, I think they may get him. He's looking for that
Yeah, I
Chris
think
Paul, because he's looking at them guys like I'm better than them. I got a better career than Chris Paul. I got a better career than Kyle Lowry. Look at they getting. Kyle Lowry got 3-year $90 million, bro. Or Chris Paul got 3-year $90. What was Kyle Lowry's thing?
yeah.
One of the same?
3-year 90.
On a 3-year $90?
Kyle,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's like
He
that.
looking at that like, bro, are you serious? Y'all paying these dudes, and I'm way better. That's what Russ is saying.
And I wish
He
we
said
could
in
get
his mind, he way better than them dudes.
Yep.
I wish
I'm
we
an
could get off Kyle Lowry.
I'm an MVP. I'm finna, all man. All it takes is one team to love you, man. And the way Russ played, bro, I would do that, and then I'll get a bunch of scorers and shooters around Russ and run the crap out of everybody.
Yeah. That's when he's been most successful, so that makes sense.
Bro, I would do that. That backcourt, bro, Russ, Kobe White, and Levine, that's, boy, woo. Think about this. Look how Russ was playing this year. If you got a 6'6", 6'7" guy, like think about it. What small forward could Levine and Russ not guard? Russ can guard them. Russ been guarding them all year. He can guard them dudes. You got Caruso that can do it. You got Kobe White. Man, I'm trying to get Russ if I'm Chicago, bro. I'm trying to dump DeRozan, and I'm trying to get Russ.
Remember,
I'm trying.
They were offering him the job. It was offering him the starting job. He was trying to get him.
Bro,
yeah, that's why the Clippers had to offer him the starting because
they had to, because the Bulls gonna give it to him.
Yeah, because the Bulls are offering him. Yep.
Man, he and think about it though. That paid off for him, bro. That worked. Russ played well for the Clippers. Let's keep it real, y'all. With the injuries they had, didn't they go 6 games with Phoenix?
Yep.
They don't go no 6 games. Or was it 6 or 5?
6.
Because
they don't go 6
won one game.
They don't go 6. They don't go 6. They don't compete without Russell Westbrook out there. I don't remember how many games it was. I just know they competed. They don't compete without Russ. Russ had a couple blow-up games. Yeah, I think they did lose in 5, y'all. I can't remember. 5 or 6. I can't remember.
They only won game. They only won game 1.
Hold on, we had a super chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jeff, you're right. It was 5.
You see it, Jeff, the super chat?
Yeah, 1 second here.
I don't
the
see
screen disappeared on me there. Oh yeah, from was it Josh Blaze? He said y'all on one tonight. Good shit, fellas. And it said high end stream ream. Hashtag high end stream ream. That's a good one.
I like that, bro.
Appreciate you, Josh.
That's good.
Appreciate you, Josh.
Man.
Yeah, so I'll probably be back tomorrow. Producer, we about to wrap it up. So I appreciate Dre, Elder, Jeff. Give Earl a shout out, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, Earl, man. You put a lot of work. He's talking in our ears. He's working nonstop. Like he's put on a great show for you guys behind the scenes here. Salute to him.
Great show.
I'm looking forward to the offseason now.
Earl, all y'all, man.
Oh yeah.
Salute to everybody.
Yo, I'm sitting there looking at the draft. I'm looking. That offseason gonna be crazy. Man.
The Kareem reports and the Elder and Kareem show gonna be off the Kareem and Elder show gonna be off the chain, y'all. We gonna bring it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be breaking this stuff down. I'm telling you, we're gonna throw so many trades out there. We're gonna have these teams head spinning. They're gonna be like what the Kareem report say today? What?
But you
got
a couple good trades tonight. Those you said some real good trades that
I know.
Easy
Watch these local dudes get a hold of it and they start putting it out there. Because all you got to do is get that out there, bro. The next thing you know, you just shoot. Hey, think about it, Kareem. Think about this. All year, what was I saying? Was I not saying Lakers got to trade with Utah? Lakers got to trade with Utah. Was I not saying that all year?
Yeah, all year.
And who the Lakers end up trading with? Utah.
Utah. Yeah, you wanted Utah back.
It was the trade that made sense, bro.
Yeah, because you kept
it's
saying
gonna be a lot of good mid-tier team. I mean, mid-tier free agents that get traded. Not a lot of top-tier guys, but there's a lot of good mid-tier free agents this year.
It's gonna be a lot of
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Stars. It's gonna be lit.
If we would have done the Indiana trade, ain't no way we'd be still playing right now.
Nope.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have the depth.
Nope.
You wouldn't have the depth that you have with all the.
And you wouldn't have the defense.
May not even.
You wouldn't have the defense.
May not even have made the playoffs.
May not even made it. Yep. May not even made it.
Yep. All right.
Hey, salute, fellas. Appreciate it. Good broadcast.
Yeah,
you
thanks,
too.
bro.
It's always a pleasure to share screen time with you here, man. Share and go back and forth. It's always a pleasure, bro.
Thanks. See you later. Thanks, everybody coming through. Appreciate it.
You too, Dre, as well, man. Always.
Big Drake.
All right, cool. I think it's we can go ahead and shut this down.
Yeah, shut it down. I'm trying to figure out how to do this one. It's different from the other one. I think it's like this.
He'll stop it at his end. All right, guys. So, Kareem, you can be back tomorrow? You be back on here tomorrow? So, Kareem will catch you guys on here tomorrow, probably before the Laker game. And we'll be out of here. Okay.